Welcome to part 2 of my Sunset Canyon free-to-play guide. In the first part I talked about getting a experience point advantage using Lohar, forts and a support account to help me farm lots of XP. Now you'll see that I've used some of that XP now and I'm starting to form my first two marches using City Keeper and Lancelot, who I know are rubbish, but I'm using them to take pressure off my epic stars and just to be a vehicle to carry an epic commander and his skill damage into combat. So Lancelot's just turned 30, 40 even, so let's use the stars that we've got saved up. Let's just quickly bang that and get him. Save formula, boom. And let's get him up to 5 stars. Unlocked, brilliant. 6 talents to spend. Now cavalry, you have to be careful because there's a lot of speed ups. So this speeds your unit up, this speeds your unit up, that speeds your unit up. So these are things that you don't really need or want. Also, the top skill, although very powerful in some circumstances, for Sunset isn't that useful, in my opinion, as Sunset lasts for at least 2 minutes and this only helps in the first 10 seconds. So I'm going to have a spread around these 6 units. I'm interested in reducing skill damage to keep him in the fight longer. I'm also interested in increasing health, again to keep him in the fight longer. Lancelot's going to be carrying a backline unit, so I've also gone for the increased counter damage dealt, which could be useful. Oh, I thought that was reduced counter damage, but no, it's still useful. Anyhow, City Keeper, of course, is just going to be a tank. So I've gone right down the route of as much health and defense as I can get into him. Of course, there's a lot more useful stuff, and you don't have to get the march speed to get to the top skill in infantry. Now that I've got this advantage, and I'm only 2 days and 1 hour into this account, I'm going to take this advantage to the campaign and try and further the advantage that I'm creating by getting points for the medal store. Now, Sunset Canyon in the early days is really very much an arms race of who can get the most powerful skills onto the battle pitch. Now, one of the most important units there is for Sunset, especially in the early days, is Aethelflaed, or however you pronounce her name, who is just the most amazing first skill. And getting this to 5-1-1-1 is a huge advantage in early Sunset. Really hard to undo that damage. If she hits 5 units even, that's 4,000 damage. Plus the debuff, she's just an absolute nuclear weapon. So let's see how we can go about getting her as quickly as possible. So I've cleared every expedition up to 19 3-star, but then it starts to get really hard because really you need tier 2 to push on. But what I have got is 2 level 40 commanders that I'm hoping are going to carry me a little further. So let's just see what we can do. This is really very hard. I've also been rushing some troops. I don't really care about long term, obviously, that it's obviously better to save your speed ups for training until you have buffs after KV, nearly at the start of KVK1. But because I'm trying to do this arena video, I have used quite a few of my training speed ups. Let's have a little look. So Lancelot, and for the moment she's got the highest skill damage. She's got a lower slingers, and because she gives such a lovely buff to the siege, I'm going to take a few more siege. Let's see if I can take this unit down. I've come close a few times. It's hard with the time. Maybe I need some other buffs, but I'm carrying at the moment. I've got I think a 3% to health and a 5% to attack. So my tank's engaged and my damage unit is engaged. Ticking 500, which should be enough, but of course you can't keep it at 500. He's got quite a good skill on him as well. Hard unit to take down. So we're 30 seconds in, and that's 10,000 units down. Let's see where we are at 1 minute. Obviously, some of that first 30 seconds is walking to engage. Come on, it's always going to be close. I don't really want to burn through 25% capacity increases, and plus I don't have the troops to fill it anyhow. So we're coming up to 1 minute. He's below half strength, so 20,000 at 1 minute. It looks like my main unit's going to go down. Obviously I'm not going to 3-star this guy. I've already failed 1 star. But let's see if we can just push past him, and maybe we can 3-star the next one using some buffs. And of course I've got a few days left of the jump to do a little bit more. So we're coming up to the 30-second. I want him under 10k hopefully. My tank is still up, which is good. 30 seconds, good under the 10k, come on. So I'm only clicking 2,000, but times 30, that should be enough to do it. My tank is going to go down, I'm afraid. Coming up to 5k. Oh dear, 10 seconds left. Oh, come on. Oh, it's going to be too close. 5, 3, 2, 1. Nope. Oh, that was too close. Too close. I don't know what else I can do, but I'm going to try and push past that. I could just pop a buff. Let's just do it anyhow, because I want that out of the way. So boost, I'm going to do this one. Let's go back in and clear this and see if we can push on a bit more. So he's now 46,000, he's now 47,000. So that should be plenty to get this done. Once I spam a few more troops as well, hopefully we can get this done. 46 and 40. Oh dear, I only had another 6,000 troops, but hopefully that should be enough to make a difference. Ticking a little higher on the damage, but not a huge amount. I only need 1,000 points different though. So we're coming up to 30 seconds. Yeah, we're definitely a little ahead. Come on, let's bring this down. Then I'm going to grab before reset. I'm going to grab 3 of Aethelflaed's heads. Now, usually, if you're going for long term, spending money on spending medal coins on Aethelflaed is not a good idea. You actually need gold stars, really, or to save them if you want to finish an epic off. Well under halfway at 1 minute. So I think this is going to be a takedown. Still only going to be 2 stars at best. Come on, keep going. That extra 6,000 troops making a difference. 45 seconds. We're nearly going to be at the 10 at 40 odd. That's good. So we're about 10 seconds ahead. So we should be absolutely fine. Any chance you're going to stay up? Maybe. Maybe a 2-star. Nearly at 5k. Come on, take him down. Now I think I can. I have in the past 3-starred the next level, but I just wanted to push a little bit more progress tonight so I can get more Aethelflaed heads tomorrow. So that's a kill. Oh, and 2-star, impressive. So if you're a regular jumper, you'll know how hard this is. Let's now go to the shop. We're going to buy 3 of these. And this is about to reset in 10 minutes. Interested to see who I get tomorrow. I'm now going to talk a bit about my team. So going back to that, this is an arms race. I'm going to use 4 marches of 4 different troop types. I'm going to have an archer march led by a commander that I haven't got yet, unfortunately. I'm going to have a siege march led by my Lohar using his support talent mixed with his integration talent. I'm going to have an infantry march carrying Sun Tzu, who's going to be a front tank, and then carrying the AoE, who I haven't got yet, the AoE damage cavalry. Lancelot is going to be doing that. So that's my plan. This also means that any equipment that I get, whether it be siege equipment, a blue archer, a bit of equipment, is going to be useful because I have someone that it can be used on. Where if you have 3 infantry and 1 cavalry, the archer drops, so the archer blues are useless to you. The siege unit, siege equipment plans are useless to you. So I'm hoping this way I'm going to be able to maximize the number of blue equipment I have on my team when Sunset Arena starts. Again, this is an arms race, so the more blue equipment that you have, the higher level troops you have. And of course, Aethelflaed is a major weapon in Sunset, as it often ends up in a murder ball situation, so her skill is absolutely necessary. So this is my second update. I hope people are finding this useful. I'm sorry if you're logging into this hoping it's going to be useful to you on day 60, but unfortunately free-to-play players always have to prepare and think about the future moves, as it takes us longer to repair a situation or prepare for a situation. So I'm sorry it's not immediate help, but some of my later videos may still be help, where I'm talking about positioning of units, taking down Minamoto, dealing with Sun Tzu, and general strategy of how to give yourself a little boost. So thanks again for watching my Sunset Canyon Masterclass. I hope that I don't run into massive whales and embarrass myself, but I'm starting to feel that a strong team is starting to form here. Oh, I just wanted to add this up. If you are jumping at the moment, so that's 3.6 million, and this one is 3.6, 7, 8, 9 plus him 9, that's another 600, 96. So I'm over 10 million of experience points in my team already, so that's hopefully a huge advantage building. Thanks for watching. Next video soon, and I hope you're enjoying this series. Thank you.